It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game.
Wow.
Still the one to run the game, the rest of y'all the runners up. I keep it 100, if you don't know, you ain't done enough. Bagging everything, I'm trying to put my numbers up. Better send it through the roof, haters hating, shoot to shoot. They be throwing shade, it's ricocheting like a bulletproof. I ain't showing mercy, I'm going easy on none of y'all. I do this time, and now I'm about to run it up. I'm about to run it up. I was the underdog, and none of y'all can overtake me. I am the juggernaut, so nothing y'all can do can break me. I came for war, and I'ma win no matter what it takes me. Who wanted to test me, who going against me, there's no that nothing affects me.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Primetime.
Madden Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He rumbles for 13 to start this one. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A fake to Achane, and now Willis. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up
at the 6-yard
third
line.
down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Here we go, set. 19.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they will finally run him down. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That'll be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Cowboys 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Williams, the ball carrier. Chuck Robinson on the tackle.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in. Combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That ties the game at 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jalen Wright now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They motion a receiver right. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a give to Achane. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
Williams on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing is Willis. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's one of those throws that it almost seems like everyone in this stadium could see coming except the quarterback. And defender takes a little bit of a chance. He reads it right from the jump. Great break on the ball, Mike. And there's just nothing anyone else can do. They just can't catch him, and he's gone.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Willis now to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Willis. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22
that pass
yards.
play good for 22. First down, Miami. On the handoff, this is Achane. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to keep it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing, Willis. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Fix the Eagles.
Willis to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's going to be caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Dak to throw. Open man. It is Ryan Flanoy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I don't care what defensive strategy you apply here on 3rd and real long, Mike, but you have to tackle in space. They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long. Fortunately for them, they brought him down just short. Brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll find Flanoy. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Couldn't connect with CeeDee Lamb. It'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Prescott. That's caught Flanoy, right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops it a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
You know, it used to be, Mike, that we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know, what, once, twice, a couple times a year, and now it just seems like the entire league can hit from it. And you look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57 plus. I mean, it is just a new league as far as kicking goes.
Their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Back row 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Devon Bland on the stop. A gain of 29 yards. And a Dolphin first down.
To throw is Willis. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Viking, 18.
On second down, Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. This will be 3rd and long. Now Willis. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Oh, they come out of the locker room smoking to begin the second half. A big play there right away.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now it's Williams. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Maybe took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board, First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
First down, it is Williams. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it, and the Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Dolphins 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Willis. This one complete to Atwell. He's inside the 30. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A 49-yard gain on the play. First down, Miami.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Well run with Achane. And he is in. It is Achane for a Dolphins touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. To the left side, that is taken in by Flanoy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And a good run there. They get him 5 yards.
Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jacob Rodriguez. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, here we go. I take 40.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A fake to Achan, and now Willis. Got a man open downfield. It's over. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Willis now to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
3rd and 7. Throwing is Willis. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
On third down, here's Blue. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, we clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Willis now to throw. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Willis. That is caught by Washington. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
That is caught. What a throw. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. It's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. Dak. Gonna give this to Blue. And oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme?
And they're gonna get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Chop Robinson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
In formation for the Cowboys.
Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Willis to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line. Now, on 2nd and long. Throwing, Willis. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Over the middle, it's intercepted. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Willis's pass.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg.